Hmm? Good morning, Thailand. My name is Alex. I'm here with some updates from the Thaiger from around the kingdom. So let's just get straight into it today, send you off onto your weekend with some good vibes. Start off with a little bit of a shocker. First things first, there was a jewelry district fire, and a Bangkok blaze barely missed the bling. Let's get into it. Bangkok's Bangkok district was jolted awake in the early hours as a fire broke out at a jewelry import-export company today. Fortunately, the blaze was contained before it could spread to the vault. The preliminary speculation points towards an electrical circuit malfunction as a possible cause. Around 12:10 a.m. today, Deputy Superintendent Kun Patiwat of the Bangkok Police Station rushed to the scene of the fire at the Dayamrusa Company Limited, located on Surawangsi Road, Soi Pramot. Firefighters from Bangkok were swiftly coordinated to douse the fire, with 3 fire trucks being dispatched to the site at once. The affected building, a 6-story commercial edifice housing the jewelry import-export business, emitted flames and smoke, notably from the 5th floor. Firefighters were initially unable to penetrate the building due to stringent security measures and the absence of any residents inside. They had to reach out to the company's owner to gain access to fight the fire raging inside. Before the owner arrived, preliminary efforts were made to control the fire from the outside of the building to prevent it from spreading. Upon arrival, the company owner assisted the firefighting personnel to hauling the fire hose into the building. They discovered that the origin of the fire was in the jewelry crafting room. After approximately 30 minutes of fighting the fire, the authorities successfully gained control over the flames, preventing them from spreading to the vault where the jewelry was stored. Preliminary hypotheses suggest an electrical short circuit as the potential cause of the fire. However, confirmation will only arrive after a detailed examination by forensic experts. That was lucky. I mean, my God, like that's like his entire business. It almost like went up in flames, hit the vault. And the funny part was the firefighters arrived, but they couldn't get into the building because security is so tight. Makes sense. It's a bunch of jewelry. So good thing the owner was able to get there. I'm sure there's a lot of property damage. Hopefully he's insured. I'm sure he's insured. And yeah, thankfully nobody was hurt and not a lot of the jewelry was affected. So good on you, firefighters. Thank you, Bangkok Police and firefighters, for saving the day on that one. All right, let's move on to our next story. We have a bit of a lottery loser. So a drug addict has squandered a 12 million baht lottery winnings and has resorted to knife point negotiations in Chiang Mai. Oh, excuse me, Chiang Rai. Let's get into it. Now, Chiang Rai police have arrested 41-year-old drug addict in relation to an incident where the man reportedly threatened his parents with a knife to extract money for funding his drug habit. The incident occurred after his share of a 12 million baht lottery windfall had been exhausted by his substance abuse. Local police were informed of Sutipong's act of aggression and intimidation towards his parents, attempting to coerce them for more money intended for drug purchases. Sutipong managed to evade police scrutiny initially. However, an arrest warrant was soon issued by the local court. Subsequently, the drug addict's 43-year-old wife, Kun Penjamas, took him to Vieng Pao Pao police station. During the confession, he admitted to consuming 1.5 tablets of an unidentified drug, resulting in a positive drug test at the hospital. An investigation into the case revealed that approximately 2 years ago, Sutapong's parents won a first prize lottery of 12 million baht, or around 340,000 US dollars. They distributed the winnings amongst their children, including Sutipong. However, Sutipong's substance abuse consumed his share until it was exhausted. The drug addict then demanded 150,000 baht, or about $4,000, from his parents, who had already spent the remaining lottery money on land acquisitions and other expenses. Dissatisfied with their refusal, Sutipong resorted to threats against his parents. It wasn't the first time Sutipong had come in contact with the police. He had previously been arrested for possession of a firearm in July, and his mother had to bail him out. This led the police to revoke his bail in the previous case and proceed with 2 separate court cases. An officer confirmed the suspect's confession. Quote, "Before this incident, Sutipong consumed 1.5 tablets of an unidentified drug, and the ongoing investigation aims to tackle the family matter turned potential criminal case according to the law." Oh, man. Kids are hard, right? It's really difficult. They won the lottery. I mean, that's awesome. Lottery is a big deal in Thailand. That's 12 million baht is nothing to snooze at. That's more than most Thai will make in many years. So he got a big windfall. He used it up, and now, man, turning on your parents like that, the guy needs help. So hopefully throughout this whole process, the family can get this guy the help that he needs so that he stops behaving in this very erratic way. All right. Speaking of drugs, we're moving on to the next one. Now, a major drug dealer has been killed by the Thai police in a raid, and he was found with over 200 methamphetamine pills on his body. So, let's get into it. A notorious drug dealer yesterday met a violent end at his abode in the Mai Tha district of Lamphun province. Police closed in on the house hoping to execute an arrest warrant, only to encounter gunfire from the suspect, who tried to make a daring escape. At approximately 4:30 p.m., Police Lieutenant Colonel Sampran, chief of Tha Khat Police Station, received a performance report of a mission gone south. While carrying out a drug-related arrest warrant, law enforcement officers encountered a jeopardizing situation when the drug dealer drew a weapon and opened fire at them. The dramatic showdown occurred near a residential area in the Mai Tha sub-district. A 55-year-old man was found dead with a bag sling strap around his neck. His body bore signs of multiple gunshot wounds triggered by the officer's retaliatory action. Next to his right hand lay a magazine-equipped gun, believed to be his weapon of contention in the fight. In his bag, officers discovered 233 methamphetamine pills. Earlier, investigative police officers collaborated with a squad from the Special Operation Division 33 and local administrative officials to surround the deceased residence. The man was implicated in drug trafficking and had a standing warrant from the Lamphun Provincial Court. His nefarious operations had penetrated the teen community, whom he served with crystal methamphetamine. The deceased attempted to evade arrest by running towards the back of his house and initiated the gunfight to pave the way for his escape. One bullet from his chamber met reversing shots from the officers, resulting in his demise. Post the standoff, the authorities dispatched the body to the hospital and continued with their investigation according to the legal procedure. Whoa. Yeah, suicide by cop usually seems like never fire at the authorities because they will fire back. And there's usually more of them, better trained, better equipped. And this guy was found with, obviously, the evidence on him, too. And he was known by the locals selling these drugs to teenagers. So, yeah, anyways, unfortunate that it ended with his demise instead of his arrest. But that's going to happen when you start firing at cops. All right, enough with that. Let's keep it moving. We got a weather report for you guys. So I don't know if you've noticed lately, but it has been raining a lot here in Bangkok and around the kingdom. So let's talk about this monsoon madness. All right, the Thailand Meteorological Department today issued a strong warning regarding the southwest monsoon, anticipating heavy rainfall in 41 provinces, including Bangkok. The rain will dominate about 40% of these areas, with severe conditions expected in the afternoon and evening. The southwest monsoon is currently hovering over the Andaman Sea in the Gulf of Thailand, while a weakening monsoon trough extends over the upper part of the northern Thailand and upper Laos. It is anticipated that these conditions will cause thunderstorms and heavy rainfall in parts of the eastern region. Residents in these areas are advised to stay alert to the potential hazards brought by the rainfall. Concerning sea conditions, waves in the upper Andaman Sea could reach heights of 2 meters, while waves in the lower Andaman Sea in the Gulf of Thailand could be between 1 and 2 meters high. In areas affected by thunderstorms, waves could exceed 2 meters. Boat operators in these areas are advised to navigate with caution and to avoid areas impacted by the storm. Now, the weather forecast for Thailand from 6 a.m. today to 6 a.m. tomorrow predicts continued thunderstorms in several regions. Notably, in the north, about 40% of the area, especially provinces such as Mae Hong Son, Chiang Mai, and Chiang Rai, will experience temperatures ranging from 23 to 26 degrees Celsius at minimum and 32 to 37 at maximum. Likewise, central Thailand, about 40% of the area, will also be covered with rain, experiencing similar temperatures. All right, guys. So, yeah, it's monsoon season. I don't know if you've noticed. Just take a look out the window. But be careful, because it comes quickly. These rains come in fast, and, yeah, you'll get stuck under an awning, or you know, you never know. There's flooding. I've been stomping around in puddles while I've been walking around this city. So stay dry, keep your umbrella with you, and make sure to avoid any of the hazards that come with such heavy rainfall. All right, moving on to our last story. Now, this one has been catching some fire on TikTok in Thailand lately. So let's start with this question. What would you do if you had to choose between grieving your dead mother and keeping your job? That is exactly what is in contention right now, and some legal experts have weighed in. So, a Thai lawyer has stepped in to solve the controversial case of a young Thai woman from Buriram province who was allegedly sacked at a high-end hotel in Khao Yai after requesting leave to care for her dying mother. The Thai lawyer, Kun Ronarong, head of Social Justice Settlement Network, yesterday discussed the incident and provided legal insights. According to details shared by the woman on social media, she initially requested leave through a message sent via the LINE application to the hotel's Human Resources Department to escort her sick mother for medical treatment. The leave was granted. The next day, she sent another message informing them of the mother's condition and deteriorated drastically and requested another day off. The hotel HR allegedly rejected her request. Later on, when she informed them about her mother's death and her need to return home, she was unceremoniously asked to resign from her duties. Now, Ronarong, expressing his viewpoints on the matter, noted that while society might empathize with the employee's situation, the employer might also be dealing with workers who frequently request leave, impacting business operations. Now, according to the Labor Protection Act, an employer is obligated to grant no fewer than 3 days of leave for personal matters each year. A potential cause for misinterpretation is that leave approval does not mean immediate cessation of duties, but requires the employer's consent. Also, if employee absences for 3 consecutive days without notifying the employer can dismiss him. However, in this case, as the woman only took 1 day off to take her mother to the doctor, and her mother passed away the next day, the forced resignation could be seen as coerced. On the flip side, from an employer's perspective, if they have employees who frequently request leaves, their business might face specific difficulties. He urged the hotel to explain the incident, thereby enabling the public to understand the employer's side of the story and whether the young woman's actions were justified. Consequently, this case has stirred public sentiments, with many expressing their shock and disappointment on social media platforms. Now, the Thaiger called the hotel in question, but they refused to give a comment so far. Yeah. Tough one, man. Like, the loss of a family member is always going to be traumatic. And you would hope that your employer would be sensitive and sympathetic in that kind of situation. So I'm not sure what the communication looked like. I know she posted evidence of it all over the place. But, yeah, it is a big hotel. It is a big organization with lots of moving parts. And that's the problem with big organizations, is that often you lose that human element, right? That was HR, human resources. It seems like they're just seeing their humans as resources, not as humans. So hopefully this gets sorted out. Hopefully she doesn't lose her job. But anyways, guys, that's some of the updates from around Thailand today. That's all for the news. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we will be here again on Monday with all of the latest updates that you missed. See you then. All right. What's up, guys? How's it going? What's up, Scott D? Hi, Clive. Hi, John's Journeys. All right. Am I safe? Can I start saying bad words and talking smack about people? No. Okay. I'm just kidding. All right. Who's in the chat today, guys? I know Scott D said I'm a wanted man in Chicago for saying bad things about deep dish pizza. Come and get me. I'm ready. I'll go down. I'll die on that hill. All right. Yes. Thank you, Scott. Please smash that like button. Subscribe. Whatever. Yeah, we do this stuff for the members every day, guys. But Fridays, we like to open it up. This is our live days. So we do live TikToks. Zombie does live TikToks, too. It's our live day. We like to just hang out with you guys just before the weekend. Get some good vibes before you get out there. So, yeah, what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. John's Journey says drugs is a dark world and mostly deadly. And employers are often insensitive. Yeah, I agree with both of those sentiments, John. I think you got it right there. I say things about Chicago pizza all the time. Thank you, Larry, backing me up. I appreciate that. Yeah, anyways, what's your plans this weekend, guys? I've had a big week, man. I had the Ambassador on Tuesday. Pro wrestling meeting. Hopefully I'll be doing commentary for them. And then yesterday I did the press conference for the upcoming Bare Knuckle Fight Club Legends of Siam event, Buakaw versus Sanchai. Oh yeah, that was just, what an incredible event, man. I did not realize. Okay, so here's a funny story. What's up, Dada Diaby? Miss Thailand, we miss you. Here's the funny story, right? Thaiger was hired to cover this press conference, but there was tons of press there, right? Like every media organization is there. And there's an open Q&A section. Now, I expect many organizations to ask questions during the Q&A. However, they come and just pull me over and just, hey, put the mic in my hand. Okay, you ask questions. I'm like, okay, so I'm going first. I thought that was weird because my question was a funny question. But after I asked my funny question, got a little bit of a laugh, Bwaka and Sanchai were just still looking at me, waiting for the next question. I had no idea. I was the only person asking them questions for the press conference. So that was a fun little fumble, but I managed my way through it. I think I did okay. What do you think, Jason? Jason's not listening to me. You missed it, Ton, but it was cool. It was a good one. Yeah, anyways, those guys, whew, scary. They were really funny, though, man. You could tell like they want to hype the fight, but they also like each other. It's kind of funny. Yeah, cool. Anyways, what else is this weekend? I don't know. Oh, comedy show. Comedy's back in town. We have some international headliners coming into town tonight. A fella from Japan. Let me look up his name really quickly. Comedy Club, BKK. Yeah, over at the Royal Oak, on top of the Royal Oak on Soy 31. Yeah, there is Shuhei Murakami, along with my boy Justin St. Denis, who will be hosting tonight. So we got a little bit of a Canada and Japan fusion for tonight's comedy. That'll be fun. Yes, Scott, will you create an episode of that interview? Yes, I will. We're working on that today. I think we'll have that done today. I don't know if we'll post it today because the event isn't until November 4th. I think we should post it. I mean, the press conference just happened. So, yeah, we'll probably post that today. It was really good, man. Jason got some great shots. I got some exclusive interviews with both of them on top of the public Q&A. So, man, really cool just to be around those legends like Bwaka and Sanchai. Fun. So keep an eye out for that, Scott. What else do we have? Yeah, tomorrow we have Craft dropping. Me and Zombie did a restaurant review for Craft, the beer garden, the beverage garden. Can I say that? Whatever. On what is it? It's, Craft 22, Sukhumvit 22. That's one of my go-to places for all the Americans in the house. There's an American table where it's just a bunch of old retired Americans, and me. And not everyone's retired. Some people are working, but man, it's just a great place. They're always just sitting around, hanging out. And yeah, it's been my go-to hangout for such a long time. You want to say hi, Zombie? No, she's got food in her hand. Just yell it. Just say hi.
Hi.
Zombie. Whoa, I'm not live. There it is. Okay. That's good lighting, man. Yeah, good job with the lighting, boys. Yes. Yeah. Scott says hi, Zombie. Yeah, it's close to Emporium. It's in Soy 31. It's like walkable from Emporium. Hi, Zombie. Everybody says hi. John, what's up? So yeah, it's in Soy 31. It's like there's a bunch of pubs there, just like all the old Brits and Americans just hanging out, having their cheap beers. It's a good vibe. I love it. I do it all the time. But yeah, oh no, Craft is not near Emporium, Scott. Craft is near Soy Cowboy. It's not in Soy Cowboy, don't worry. It's just nearby, walking distance. Well, all right. Anyways, I got a busy day today, so I'm going to get going. But it was so lovely. Unless you guys got more for me, I can hang out for like a few more minutes. But I've got, what I have? Esports. What do you guys think? Esports? Hey, from LA, what's up, JD Media? Appreciate you, man. We'll keep it coming. But yeah, what do you guys think? Are video games sports? I don't know. But I have a meeting with an esports center today, and I'm excited because I would love to be considered an athlete. Oh, nice. Buying some brews and watching some movies, vegging out. Nice. Enjoy, John. Any movies on deck that I know of? I want to see that new Ninja Turtles movie because Seth Rogen's behind it. And Seth Rogen is hilarious. So it got great reviews, and I was raised on Ninja Turtles. I was Leonardo for Halloween like 3 years in a row. All right. Well, that'll do me, guys. I got to go get to my day. Lovely hanging out with you. I love these Fridays. Guys, if you don't have membership, consider. We do this every day. It's fun hanging out with the boys and, girl. But, yeah, please do. And we'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.